Good morning and greetings from Northumberland. It's a darker and a less bright morning, but we'll see what the day has to offer us. Greetings anyway. It is the 19th of August, and we move in the Gospel today to Matthew chapter 22. And it's this parable of the of the king giving a wedding feast, of people refusing to come and the king destroying them in his anger and inviting others, and then saying to someone, why haven't you got your wedding argument, and then the following thing. And of course it's a bit difficult to fathom this. The first bit's easy. People are invited, I suppose, in the context in which Matthew wrote, the Jewish people who've decided not to accept the message of Christ. And then others are invited, and then there's this question of the robe. I think the easiest way to understand it is, first of all, the main thrust of it. God calls us all to this feast, to the kingdom of heaven, to the kingdom of God. But of course, God gives us a choice. Different ones of us will believe differently about who will respond. I believe it's very hard to imagine that anyone will not finally respond to God's love and finally decide to follow. But we have to permit the fact that free will allows people to accept or to reject God. But those of us who accept are called to provide ourselves with a wedding robe. And this is not a matter of money, spending money to get something flash, something that's at the cutting edge of fashion. Because even those of us who are at the cutting edge of fashion realize that that's not really important. It's about robing ourselves with faith and love, robing ourselves with the robe that Christ gives us in baptism and in following him. We are clothed, if we wish to be, with Christ's love. We are surrounded by that love, and we are called to live that love. So when the king calls on the person to wear the robe, I believe he's calling on that person and on us all to put on Christ, to live like Christ, to walk like Christ, and to share Christ's love with those around us. And God knows this is something our world needs very powerfully and very much at the moment. May God bless us and equip us to put on Christ and to live for Christ.